Hi, I'm Ann Mangus, and I am here to talk to you representing the Stewardship Committee from Church Council. It is fall, and this is the time of year that we put special focus on stewardship. In the next few weeks, we invite you to explore giving our gifts to God through a fresh perspective based on a book written by Jeff Anderson, The Plastic Donuts. Plastic donuts. What does plastic donuts have to do with giving our gifts to God? Each year, my husband and I try to understand a little bit more about giving. The author of this book experienced a deeper understanding of giving through a simple exchange with his 18-month-old daughter that helped open his eyes to giving from God's perspective. And the plastic donut is about getting our own clearer picture of God and how He sees giving. This is the story of the plastic donut. The author was working one day, and his 18-month-old daughter brought him a plastic donut. And he looked at the donut, and he looked at his daughter, and she was waiting for his response. So he took the donut and pretended to eat it and said, "Yum, this is so good. Thank you." And then something really beautiful happened. His daughter's eyes got really wide, and she put on a great big smile and got up on her tiptoes and let out a great big squeal. And after a few moments, the 18-month-old daughter ran back to her kitchen set and got another piece of plastic food. And she brought it back to her dad and gave it to him. And he took it and pretended to eat it and said, "Yum, this is so good. Thank you." And again, the daughter's eyes got real big, and she got all excited and got a great big smile and let out a big squeal. Now this continued on for several more pieces of plastic, and I think several of us have experienced the same scenario with our own children or with our grandchildren also. They were both moved by the exchange. It's the interaction, the connection. So this experience really wasn't about the plastic donut, but the gift, and how our giving must feel from God's perspective and our perspective. Our gifts can really get God's attention. The gifts, the plastic donut, being acceptable and pleasing to God, and the feedback from the interaction inspired continued giving. So when I heard this story, it made me question. When my husband and I give our gifts to God, is He pleased? And is He saying, "This is so good," and smiling at us? And are we smiling back, knowing our gift has pleased Him? The Apostle Paul describes in Philippians 4:18 gifts as a fragrant offering, an acceptable sacrifice, pleasing to God. In the next few weeks, members of the Stewardship Committee will be exploring with you the power of an acceptable gift and pleasing gift, and connecting with God in a deeper way. It is the condition of the heart that makes the gift pleasing to God. As I leave you, I would like you to start by looking up. Give your heart and soul to God, and I know many of you already have, and imagine His smile. God's pleasure in you, and feel His embrace as God receives your gifts, your plastic donuts. And may your eyes widen and you get a big smile on your face and be filled with joy as you give your gifts. Thank you.